catch the stunning fight where Namajunas took down Cortez? If not, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll break down the key moments of the fight, showing you exactly how Namajunas executed her winning strategy. Watch as we highlight the crucial moves and decisions that led to Namajunas' victory, and what made these moments so impactful. Stick around to find out what this win means for Namajunas' career, and how Cortez plans to bounce back stronger. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with all the latest UFC news and fight analyses. All the information about the fight results we'll be discussing comes directly from the official UFC website, ensuring that you get accurate and up-to-date details straight from the source. Rose Namajunas' victory over Tracy Cortez was a showcase of her skill, strategy, and resilience. The fight ended with Namajunas winning by unanimous decision, with the judges scoring it 49-46, 49-46, and 48-47 in her favor. This result clearly reflected her dominance throughout the match, but how exactly did she manage to assert such control over Cortez? One of the key factors in Namajunas' dominance was her striking ability. Early in the first round, she managed to drop Cortez, which set the tone for the fight. Namajunas mentioned that she thought this might signal the beginning of the end for Cortez, though both fighters continued to battle on from that point. This early knockdown not only gave Namajunas a psychological edge, but also showcased her striking prowess, which kept Cortez on the defensive. Namajunas also surprised many, including herself, by successfully securing takedowns. Given Cortez's strong wrestling background, it was expected that she would be the one pursuing takedowns. However, Namajunas turned the tables, effectively utilizing takedowns to control the pace and direction of the fight. This ability to adapt and take the fight to the ground when needed demonstrated Namajunas' versatility and tactical awareness. Throughout the fight, Namajunas showed an impressive ability to mix up her techniques and keep Cortez guessing. Despite considering letting Cortez back up at times, Namajunas wisely chose to maintain her advantage, recognizing Cortez's skill in recovering and mixing things up. This constant pressure and strategic decision-making were critical in preventing Cortez from finding her rhythm and mounting a comeback. Another significant aspect of Namajunas' strategy was her composure and tactical approach, particularly in the later rounds. With the knowledge that she was ahead on the scorecards, Namajunas focused on being smart, picking her shots, and avoiding unnecessary risks. She stayed tactical and composed, despite Cortez's attempts to make the fight chaotic. This approach ensured that Namajunas maintained control and minimized the chances of Cortez turning the tide. One of the earliest and most significant turning points came in the first round, when Namajunas dropped Cortez with a powerful strike. This moment set the tone for the rest of the fight, as it not only demonstrated Namajunas' striking ability, but also put Cortez on the defensive. Namajunas herself thought this might be the beginning of the end for Cortez, though Cortez managed to recover, and both fighters continued to battle. This early knockdown gave Namajunas a psychological edge and likely affected Cortez's strategy, forcing her to be more cautious. Another critical turning point was Namajunas' success in securing takedowns. Given Cortez's reputation as a strong wrestler, it was expected that she would be the one dominating the ground game. However, Namajunas turned the tables by effectively taking Cortez down. This unexpected shift in the grappling exchanges not only showcased Namajunas' versatility, but also disrupted Cortez's game plan. Namajunas' ability to secure takedowns and control the fight on the ground was a pivotal aspect of her strategy. Namajunas' physical preparation was another factor that contributed to her dominant performance. Moving up a weight class and adding muscle required significant adjustment, but Namajunas felt strong and ready for the challenge. Despite dealing with previous shoulder injuries, she managed to compete at a high level, showcasing her physical resilience and dedication to training. In addition to her technical and physical abilities, Namajunas' support system and mental state played a role in her success. Fighting in Denver, a place where she has felt supported for many years, provided her with a psychological boost. Namajunas expressed her happiness with her performance and minimal injuries, indicating a positive mental outlook that likely contributed to her focus and determination during the fight. Finally, Namajunas' reflection on the fight and her future goals underscored her drive and ambition. She mentioned her desire to become Colorado's second UFC champion and her aim to bring the UFC belt back to Colorado. This long-term vision and goal setting were evident in her performance, as she fought not just to win the match but to position herself for future success in the UFC. After Rose Namajunas' unanimous decision victory over Tracy Cortez, both fighters are looking ahead with distinct paths and goals that will shape their futures in the UFC. Namajunas has clearly expressed her desire to become Colorado's second UFC champion by securing the flyweight belt. This ambition will likely direct her training and match preparations in the coming months. Namajunas is focused on continuing her winning streak and positioning herself for a title shot. Her performance against Cortez demonstrated her capability in the flyweight division, and she's likely to target higher-ranked opponents to solidify her claim as a top contender. Moving up a weight class required Namajunas to put on muscle and adjust to the new weight. She mentioned that while this transition took time, she feels good and ready for future challenges. Her previous shoulder injuries seem to have healed well, which will boost her confidence and performance in the upcoming fights. Namajunas' mental toughness, evident in her recent fight, will continue to be a critical asset as she pursues her goals. Namajunas has expressed interest in fighting again within the year. This eagerness to stay active suggests that fans can expect to see her in the octagon soon, possibly against top contenders in the flyweight division. She also left the door open for a future rematch with Maycee Barber, which could be a compelling bout given their history and competitive spirit. Despite the loss, Cortez has shown significant promise in the flyweight division, having secured 2 consecutive wins prior to facing Namajunas. Her performance in the fight, especially her ability to mix things up and recover from setbacks, indicates that she has the potential to bounce back stronger. Cortez will likely analyze her performance against Namajunas to identify areas for improvement, particularly in her grappling exchanges. Cortez was hesitant to wrestle as much in the fight against Namajunas, which might have been a strategic miscalculation given her strong wrestling background. Moving forward, Cortez may focus on integrating her wrestling more effectively into her game plan to leverage her strengths. Enhancing her takedown defense and offensive wrestling will be critical areas of development. As the dust settles from this epic fight, both Rose Namajunas and Tracy Cortez have clear paths ahead that promise even more excitement for fans. Rose is gunning for the flyweight belt and aims to become Colorado's second UFC champion. With her impressive skills and strong community support, she's definitely someone to watch. Tracy, despite her loss, showed incredible heart and skill. She's determined to bounce back and will be sharpening her wrestling and strategy to climb the ranks. Stay tuned to see how Rose continues her journey to the top and how Tracy fights her way back. Don't miss out on any of the action. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for all the latest UFC updates.